like turn off the autopilot, otherwise we're pulling over and I'm driving because I cannot stand it.
It's science. We're collecting information, data.
I don't need to be going off the side of a cliff.
This week we're taking you on a 1,300-mile journey from Denver, Colorado to Silicon Valley through some of the most spectacular landscapes of the American West. From the towering Rockies and the highest point in the U.S. interstate system to the stark beauty of the Great Basin and traffic through San Francisco.
With white knuckle range calculations in the Rockies to unexpected 500-mile days, we're sharing the unvarnished truth about long distance, cold weather, EV travel in our Tesla Model Y. Complete with our empty nest puppy George, who's more interested in chasing foxes in the snow than our battery percentage. This is the American West in winter.
We're Zeke and Terri, empty nest midlife travel adventurers from the San Francisco Bay Area.
After nearly getting divorced and rebooting our relationship, we decided to focus on our shared passion for travel and adventure.
We launched this channel to inspire other empty nesters to get out, get dirty, and live this crazy thing called life by exploring places both near and far.
Subscribe to our channel for more Zeke and Terri adventures.
And that's a wrap for Denver. We are getting on the road for Grand Junction on the way to Elko, Reno, and then home for me on Tuesday, but back to Denver for you.
Yep, we're on another road trip on a different set of roads, so it's going to be all new and exciting.
But the last time I did this drive from Denver back to the Bay Area was 9/11. I drove 4 hours to Rifle after borrowing a car in Colorado Springs, and then I drove 21 hours straight, stopping every 4 hours to pump because Adam was 4 months old and you had to get back to work as a police officer. It's just ironic that we're leaving Adam in Denver after spending Thanksgiving with him.
Here's to clear roads.
It is 9:54 a.m. Denver time. It's 34 degrees outside and we have 196 miles of range. How many miles do you think we'll have left when we get there? It's supposed to be 71 miles. I think we are going to be just coming in probably lower than that because it's super cold outside and we're going to be doing some climbing.
We did enjoy the ride up 70 coming out of Denver and then through the highest point in the interstate system, the two tunnels, the Eisenhower Tunnel and the Johnson Tunnel.
Okay, first charging spot. We have 67 miles left. It is 11:17 a.m., 30 degrees in Silverthorne, Colorado. This is a winter wonderland. It's absolutely gorgeous. George is going to have a great time frolicking in the snow. What do you see? Oh, is that a fox? It is now 11:47. We have 237 miles of range. We have 178 miles to go. I don't think that's going to be enough. I think I realized that I'm going to be one of those people who dies because they're trying to get the content. Like, is that a fox? Is that a coyote? What is that? Oh shit, it could come racing after us. I'm in tennis shoes on ice. Vail is really pretty and it's dog friendly if you're going to walk around, but not so dog friendly if you're trying to eat outside someplace, which is interesting because we're seeing a lot of dogs.
And a lot of money.
But in the meantime, we'll wait about 15 minutes for some food and then we'll get back on the road because we have about, 2 hours? Very fortunate with how amazing this weather is.
And George is enjoying the snow.
We've just left Vail. We were there for maybe an hour and a half. Parking was $45.
There might be cheaper parking further out, but then you'd have to get on a bus and come down or walk further. But anyway, yeah.
$45.
Sorry to interrupt the video. Zeke from a parallel universe. Just letting you know, if we want to keep our sponsor, coffee, it'd be great if you could like and subscribe this video. And then you'll get notifications for future videos, like when we're here in Mexico.
tour. We have 83 miles left and we are in Rifle, Colorado. We are going to charge here for a little bit, walk George around before we head to Grand Junction.
But this time, I got 3 words for you.
What?
Red velvet shake.
Oh God, that sounds weird. Red velvet? I don't even like red velvet cake. Do you like red velvet cake?
You don't like red velvet cake?
Do you even know what red velvet cake is?
Yes, I know what red velvet cake is.
It kind of tastes like bad chocolate. You wanted to get a mini, and I'm like, well,
That's what I'm saying.
it is 36 degrees outside, and getting a Sonic, what was it?
We chose poorly.
We chose poorly, or I chose poorly on a number of different levels, but we did manage to charge.
Why'd you look at me when you say that?
Okay, 242 miles charged. It is now 3:20 p.m. and we have 62 miles. So we have about an hour till we get to Grand Junction. There's probably going to be dumb HGTV or Cooking Channel.
Monrovia.
Oh, we haven't watched
Albania? No, Albovia.
Oh, Jesus Christ. .21 p.m., 41 degrees outside. We have 152 miles left. We are now in Grand Junction, Colorado at the Maverick Hotel. We are a little bit tired and we just realized that tomorrow may be a really long fucking day. We're not sure if it's 400 miles or 511 miles, and that is a significant difference. Wow, George, you have a bed and a treat and a new bandana and dog bowls.
.34 a.m. packed and ready to go. ChatGPT or whoever it was.
I thought you checked too.
I did too, and somehow we got 2 different answers between 400 miles today and 513 miles, and it's really 513 miles. We are starting early, and we're going to be driving a lot.
Right now we're in Grand Junction, Colorado, and we are hoping to be in Elko, Nevada in time for dinner. We'll get some coffee downstairs, and we'll have breakfast at our first stop. We have to let George out, and I'm sure you're gonna have coffee.
You're gonna have to let me out too.
6:59 a.m. It's 25 degrees outside Fahrenheit in Grand Junction, Colorado. We have 292 miles and we are headed to Green River, Nevada? No, Green River, Utah? I don't even know what state it's going to be. It's 100 miles away.
And the computer forecasts that we will only have 30% of our battery left to go 100 miles.
Because it's cold AF. There is frost on the car. I hope we have all of our stuff. At this point, do you really care?
No, it's cheaper to just buy it again.
It's 8:26 a.m. It is 24 degrees outside. We are in Green River, Utah, and we ended here with 75 miles left. Are we gonna take George for a walk? It kind of either smells
take
like
me for a walk.
It smells either like septic outside, bad farm animals, or really shitty weed.
Yeah, let's blame it on that. Definitely not me.
Green River, Utah. It may smell like ass.
But it is beautiful. The Green River behind us and these beautiful red rock mountains and plateaus or
buttes
and all those type of things here is just stunning. The landscape coming in from Denver has been just a parade of geological wonder. Our youngest spent some time here as they transitioned from one activity to another with the Knowles program. This is my 3rd time through Green River.
My 2nd time through Green River.
It's beautiful. There's a Tesla charger and there's this great little restaurant, Tamarisk restaurant, that serves up the swell coffee, which it was beautiful when I had it back in Moab. It was outstanding, and it's just as good here.
Unfortunately, it took like 220 miles to go 100 miles from Grand Junction here to Green River. Okay, so it's 9:10 a.m. It's 24 degrees outside, and we have 255 miles. And according to this, it's having us charging in 65 miles in Price, Utah.
So 65 miles is not far, but with the temperature, it could be a problem.
Yeah, well, it's going to probably take at least 130 to 150 miles of range. What is it, 10:09 a.m. It's 27 degrees outside. We are in Price, Utah, and we have 97 miles left. So we went 65 miles.
That's what it said.
And we started with 250.
So more than 2 to 1.
It's cold, and you went fast.
And I went fast, and I've got a bike on the back, which totally screws with the aerodynamics of the vehicle.
It's 10:34, 27 degrees outside. We have 115 miles to go to Salt Lake City. And we have 235 miles of range. What's the experiment we're doing?
Science experiment is we're going to slow down a little bit. We're going to let the car manage itself. And we're hoping that with things warming up a little bit, we'll see if it changes it.
Okay, we made it to Salt Lake City.
Oh, we did.
So it is now 12:32. It's 41 degrees outside in Salt Lake City. And our next trip, we need 123 miles to Wendover, Nevada.
Some of you might be saying, God, you guys have to stop all the time when you're driving. And I go, yeah, I do, because I got to go pee and I need lunch.
We need lunch. I need something other than a baked product and caffeine.
And every stop we've made today has been fully utilized. We're very certain. This last leg was much more efficient because most of the time we were at freezing or above.
And we're going downhill.
And it was mainly flat downhill. There was a little bit of a climb the first section. And the parade of geologic wonders has just continued.
I'm looking forward to driving by Salt Lake. Then it's like BFE, vast wasteland. It's going to be boring, and you need to clean up all the cameras.
It's interesting. You'd think that the cameras are connected to the computer in the car and it can just drive itself. We were in a canyon and we lost connectivity, and the car would float to the edge a lot more. When we got into more area with better connectivity, it was dialed in.
Yeah,
so
I
it's interesting that it's got to reach a satellite to come back down and tell it where the line is.
And I was basically like, turn off the autopilot, otherwise we're pulling over and I'm driving because I cannot stand it.
It's science. We're collecting information, data.
I don't need to be going off the side of a cliff.
We weren't going to go off the side of the cliff. We just hit the rumble strip a little bit. And I know how you like a rumble strip.
Well, you know you're in Utah when you try to go get something to eat and everything's closed because it's Sunday. We have 266 miles charged. It is 41 degrees outside. No wonder it was cold. 1:08 p.m. and we've got 123 miles to go. Beans and Brews in Utah was great. They let George come in, and we are going to go and find some tacos.
How's your taco?
Better than the chicken nuggets I was going to have.
Here we are at the Bonneville Salt Flats.
We're still in Utah. So actually what's interesting is it's like you're walking on a salt lick. I don't think I thought about what this might, I understand it's a salt flat, but I hadn't really thought about it being anything other than sandy, but it's like a big salt lick.
How, when and where have you come across salt licks?
We had a hamster growing up.
Hamsters have salt licks?
Yeah, and also cows on my aunt and uncle's farm. They had a big salt thing for the cows. So yeah.
You are just a mystery, an onion of mysteries.
Lots of layers. It's 3:18 p.m. I think we're still in Utah time zone. 40 degrees outside. We have 109 miles to go, and we had 40 miles left when we got here. And I had to drop
the speed from 80 miles an hour, which was the freeway speed, to 75 because I started freaking out about how much was left. And now we've got the Peppermill Casino. I said we walk over there.
Let's bet George. Let's bet it all on black.
We are getting ready to leave Wendover, Nevada. It's 3:55 p.m.
West Wendover.
We have, let's see, 108 miles to go. We have 251 miles range. It's 40 degrees outside, still crystal clear. On to Elko, Nevada, BFE, and it's gonna be done.
Last leg of the day. Done. We made it.
513 miles today. We left at 7 a.m. Central Mountain Time. It's now 4:30 Pacific, 5:30 Pacific. So what is that? 10 and a half hours, which is actually better. I thought it was gonna be a 12-hour day. It's 37 degrees outside, 4:24 p.m. We have 56 miles left.
We are pretty much going to end this video of today now.
Whew, Monday morning. How'd you sleep?
Pharmaceutically induced, it was all right.
It is Monday morning and we are driving 290 miles to Reno. Next stop, maybe Winnemucca?
It has to be Winnemucca because there's nothing in between.
So it is 9:12 a.m. We have 127 miles to go, 259 miles in the tank.
24 degrees outside. That might be the key.
It's cold.
But it should be warming up from here. It's already 9 o'clock, so.
Yeah.
But it just might be a cold day.
So next stop, Winnemucca.
It's our only shot.
Okay, it is 11:08 a.m. It's 35 degrees here in Winnemucca, Nevada. We arrived with 40 miles left of our charge. It is clearly a 2-to-1 consumption.
But we do have more chargers more frequently coming up. That was a long stretch of nothing. Battle Mountain, get a charger.
Okay, it is now 11:39 a.m. It's still 35 degrees. We are leaving Winnemucca with 234 miles of range on our way to Lovelock, which is 70 miles away. So
we could have left like 70 miles ago, but I was walking the dog and I find a bathroom, needed to get more pistachios.
And I am working with our son on his philosophy paper for grad school applications. Oh, there you are. Hi, George. Okay, 12:37, 45 degrees here in Loveland, Nevada. 115 miles left in the range, and we need to charge up a fair bit. We have an hour and a half left to go to Reno. We now have 261 miles to go, 93 miles, and it's 1:10 p.m., 46 degrees. So much for supporting small businesses.
We did look.
We looked, but there was nothing that was open. Yeah, but the post office was open and the gal was super nice, and I got some stamps for the postcards that I picked up in Colorado.
If you want a postcard from some of the exciting places we go, like Lovelock, Nevada, use that email address.
Yeah, go to
that website.
Go to zekeandterri.com and go ahead and subscribe to our postcards from the road, and you'll go ahead and get my not so brief postcards from the road first. We made it to Reno. We got here a little bit before 3 p.m. Pacific time with about 90 to 100 miles left. We were so anxious to get out of the car, we
We're
forgot
so
to really...
sick and tired of driving and charging and driving and charging. But yes, 90 to 100 miles an hour.
The weather is absolutely gorgeous, and we started walking towards the river, and we found a dog park that is new since we last stayed here at the Whitney Peak Hotel.
And found the cutest little puppy, Sadie, who wanted to play and play and play, and they ran and ran and ran. So
It was
perfect.
It was perfect. She's 5 months old and had been trapped in the car, so needed some playtime and some socializing. I guess we're going our separate ways. We're splitting up.
Right.
You're getting the axe.
I got the axe tonight, definitely.
Oh my gosh, that was so fun. So we took George down to go to the bathroom and to kind of go walk around. There's some Christmas lights down there. It's not very busy. We went across the river. I love the Truckee River. We were walking back and I saw the axe room, and I've never thrown an axe before. Had you?
Not having not been hired to. Oh, never mind.
I got a beer. We signed our liability forms
Right.
because drinking and axe throwing go together.
Got a quick instruction,
And you got a bullseye straight away.
and then it
Well, you
took
got
a drought, but
Well, you got deliberate, and oh my gosh, it was so much fun. It is Tuesday, December 3rd, and we are all packed up, ready to go get some breakfast, and I'm gonna drop Zeke off at the Reno airport.
Why would you say? I'm going to fly back to Denver, go to a Warriors Denver Nuggets game for Adam for Christmas present, and then turn around and fly back to San Francisco tomorrow. We would rather give them this experience than more stuff.
Yeah, they don't need more.
And if they
stuff.
need more stuff, they can have mine because I need less stuff.
I will probably do a little bit of stuff from the road.
I'm not doing anything. I'm done with this fucking camera. See ya.
Wouldn't want to be ya.
I need a shower. Lunch.